but here we go. Our players are finally ready. We are diving into our grand finals. Best of 5. And spawning in the top right hand corner of Data C. of Data Under the Sea, we have the Peruvian Protoss player representing Team TGCF. It is XionS. And spawning in the bottom left hand corner of Data Under the Sea, we have the Brazilian Protoss. He is blue, representing currently himself, maybe Platinum Heroes, previously on MasTeR StarCraft. It is MasTeR. Let's go. Let us commence this PvP and strap yourselves in, because XionS has a very unique style of PvP. For those of you who are familiar with the matchup, this is looking relatively normal. I say relatively because a lot of players on Data C go for a gateway expand opener instead because of the ramp. MasTeR is being safer, going for his gateway on top of his ramp to wall off here on the high ground. XionS never does this. What does he do? He puts his gateways next to his nexus. He sets up a more defensive position instead. And I haven't asked him personally, but I believe this preference is just in case he's up against a one base all-in. He doesn't want his production to be under threat in case like Immortals or Void Rays hit his front door. So I think this is just a way to keep his production safer, but it does mean that he is vulnerable to things like Glaive Adepts. Or I say Glaive Adepts. Adepts. It means that if MasTeR opened up with double Adept, XionS would have a harder time walling off and making sure that, you know, his ramp is secure and stopping the shade from coming in. But maybe he doesn't intend the shade to ever get close to his base because he's going for a proxy. Oh my. Cybercore is about to finish up here. We have 2 gateways back at home for XionS. Are we going to see a 3rd gateway, or with 2 gases, are we going to see a Stargate? Ah. Ah. There it is. It is going to be a gateway in the end, not a Stargate. So a 3-gate opener here from XionS. Very aggressive, by the way. He's going to be able to reinforce across the map and just have more production compared to his opponent. Meanwhile, MasTeR going for a more standard opener. His double Stalker opener has been scouted, by the way, by this probe, and he is going for a Stargate. I don't believe the Stargate has been spotted. It has not. Meanwhile, the pylon across the map from MasTeR did see that 2 Adepts were coming, so MasTeR should be getting ready here on top of the ramp. He should be preparing himself to deal with these Adepts. He's also going across the map to meet those Adepts with his Stalkers because, you know, he will be able to win that skirmish. There we go. Immediately zoning out these Adepts. Obviously, they can shade past this, but oh, they do take a lot of hits. And it looks like 1 Adept. No Adept goes down, so the one-shot probe potential is still here. MasTeR being insanely greedy here. Wait, is he being greedy? Did he block himself? Oh no. I'm like, why is he expanding at the 3rd location? MasTeR, did no. Okay, there's a lot going on right now. 1, MasTeR still hasn't scouted the proxy. He's throwing down a pylon across the map to keep XionS on 1 base, but XionS, he's 1 basing anyway, and MasTeR is forced to take a really awkward expansion because he misplaced his pylon. I'm pretty sure that this is blocking it. And here we go with the Stalker advantage. XionS is going to be able to rock up here. Already takes down 1 of those Stalkers. This natural base is in such a weird position. There is no defensive location here on the high ground because of that. He tries to push himself up this ramp, but the force field is really clutch and it does cut the army in half. 1 Adept will be able to shade into the main base as a result of that. So a couple of workers are going to be falling here. Not the most amount of damage. We do see that MasTeR is throwing down a couple of shield batteries back at home. He recognizes the 1 base play because there is no nexus. Oh boy, and we'll see if MasTeR commits and actually allows his own natural base to finish, or 2nd base I should say. Meanwhile, XionS still has the numbers advantage. He's trying to force his way in. I'm shocked that MasTeR hasn't made a Void Ray. There we go. He does cancel his natural. And now, 1 base versus 1 base. This is such a weird game. Oh my god. MasTeR's taking a ninja. Alright, we got a ninja base on the way for MasTeR. Meanwhile, the Oracle dives into the main base. Station Trap goes off. Oh my god, and does connect with basically the entire mineral line and a Stalker. Barely any mining going on right now for XionS. Jesus Christ. XionS, again, unfortunately a little bit slow to respond there. He did have a shield battery to keep his workers alive, but even though they're alive, they're not really doing much of anything. Oof. Meanwhile, the proxy location has been scouted. XionS, he cannot push up this ramp. He can't really end the game right now. And I'm sure in his mind, he's thinking, okay, I can contain my opponent to one base. I can deal with this pylon. Maybe I can macro out of this. Maybe, because he is working on Blink. Meanwhile, we have a full scout coming in from MasTeR, just confirming there's no Dark Shrine. That's probably going to be the biggest worry for MasTeR, is a DT. He does have an Oracle, so he has Revelation just in case that were to happen. And I'm really curious to see what XionS is planning to really do here. Is he just going to continue to warp in Stalkers? Like, is that just the plan? Oh, meanwhile, 2 more depths sneak in here for MasTeR. 3, 4 probes going down. XionS, he cannot afford to lose these workers, not on one base. Meanwhile, MasTeR recalls. You love to see it. His ninja base is now up and running. Welcome to PvP, everyone. And yeah, I'm just waiting to see, like, there we go. I'm waiting to see what XionS does next, whether it's more tech or more production. He's going to be slowly dealing with this pylon. It looks like XionS wants to expand. XionS does have the stronger army, don't get me wrong, but for how much longer? Because of course MasTeR has been mining away at this natural base or ninja base for quite some time. I would love to see some more production from MasTeR, not gonna lie. He does have a 3rd gateway. I would love to see a 4th. Then he can really start leveraging his advantage and push out across the map. While the Oracle's still threatening. Yo, XionS, I thought he was gonna check. He sees it with the watchtower. He has it. Wow. That's so unfortunate that the ninja base is in range of the watchtower. What? That's crazy. That's like a useless fun fact, or maybe useful fun fact for the people in the chat that ladder, you know? Hey, the watchtower, it does a lot for you. So the base has been scouted. XionS rocks up with the force here. It looks like it's going to force MasTeR to try and push down this ramp. Ooh, loses a sentry in the process. And recall is still on cooldown. He cannot come home to defend, or he can't go to the ninja to defend. But he's going to warp in a couple of Stalkers with the help of this Oracle. It looks like he's going to be able to hold on to his base. XionS still hasn't expanded, surprisingly. I think he's more concerned about denying the base than taking his own. Looks like with this rotation, he will be able to take down this base. This will mean that MasTeR can now push down his ramp and now rush on over to defend. But yeah, he recalls his probes to safety. He knows he can't save it. He will lose the Nexus, but he will take care of the proxy because of that. And this is one of those things where 100% this ninja base paid for itself. Like, with the amount of mining that was going on, he got more than 400 minerals. And XionS is still on one base, so it doesn't really matter that MasTeR lost that. Meanwhile, here we go, Stalker versus Stalker. XionS does have the Stalker advantage, but MasTeR has the high ground and a little bit of a better concave, so MasTeR is able to barely hold on. We have to be careful. We are supply block. MasTeR, throw down some pylons, papi. Also, MasTeR's a madman. He's getting another ninja base. But it looks like XionS is winning the straight up battle here. He forces MasTeR all the way back into his own main. Thankfully, he does have a shield battery and an overcharge, so he's going to be safe and sound. Will XionS ever I feel like if he just expanded like a couple of minutes ago, he would be so far ahead right now. Not gonna lie. A couple of boys are pulled as well, because why the hell not? But again, pushing up this ramp is just never gonna work out, but it's not gonna happen. And MasTeR gets another ninja up. Is this base in range of the watchtower? That's the question. Oh. I think it is, right? It should be. Yeah. Oh god. So MasTeR has to be a little bit careful about that. An interesting turn of events. Okay, there we go. I was like, we need a third gateway. There we go. Third gateway gets thrown down here for MasTeR, but for Zion's, but MasTeR, he just dives down on top of the army. He has the Stalker advantage, and with that advantage, he's going to be able to clean up this army. Now he's got the supply, he's got the tech, he's got the economy. GG gets called, and MasTeR, with the power of the ninja bases, he comes out on top and takes the first game. What just happened? What did we just watch? Oh my god. PvP, Bobby. PvP. GG, well played. You thought that maybe, you know, MasTeR throwing down that pylon and blocking his own natural was a mistake? Nah, mate. It was an excuse to go wild, and wild he did. Again, those ninja bases really did kind of leverage a big advantage for him. Zion's was stuck on one base the entire time, hoping that he was containing and outproducing and outplaying his opponent. Was never the case, mate. Was never the case. Oh. The Emperor in the chat. My money is on Protoss winning this match. True. I see Paco Mike is in the chat. Oi, Paco Mike, ¿qué pasó? What happened, Bobby? What happened? Why are you not in the tournament? Shake. For nada, Paco Mike. Paco Mike, for those wondering, he is the best Protoss player in all of Mexico. He's amazing at what he does. He's beautiful, and I would have loved to have seen him in today's tournament. Where were you? Where were you? Shaking my head. Shaking my head. Rowdy, I put the house on MasTeR. Oh my god. Not the house, Bobby. Not that. I mean, for those who did bet on MasTeR, pretty good so far. Like, it was just unfortunate that Zion's, for the people that voted for Zion's, it was unfortunate that it took him a little bit too long to scout the ninja base and to punish it. Otherwise, he would have been able to have done so, like, completely. So because of that, yeah, he was in the dark. He was bamboozled a little bit. Nice moves from MasTeR. Nice moves. Oh. Grace under pressure. Grace under pressure. As we are getting into game número 2. And here we go. We are continuing our best of 5 grand finals and spawning in at the bottom left hand corner of Waterfall. We have our Peruvian Protoss player representing team TGCF. It is XionS. And spawning in the top right hand corner of Waterfall, we have the Brazilian ninja himself. He is blue, representing maybe Platinum Heroes. It is MasTeR. I'm shaking my head. I'm shaking my head. Oh god. Just quickly checking here and... Oh, wait, what? Okay, I have confirmation, and I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna fix this. As you see, a little bit of a boop in the middle of the map, in the middle of the lovely forest and river. Oh, you love to see it. I love the. I must have festivities. What? Oh my god, I love the aesthetic of this map of Waterfall the most. It's amazing, it's beautiful, but it looks like MasTeR joined Platinum Heroes for a month. And then he left Platinum Heroes, now he's on Amantis, so there we go. There. I probably should have checked this earlier, but oh, speaking of checking things earlier, exclamation mark Funada Latin American Internet. Oh boy. This is an issue that happens from time to time. Unfortunately, internet in Latin America isn't the most stable thing, and XionS is having a little bit of issues here. Hopefully he doesn't completely disconnect. Hopefully we can continue our series. Of course we are willing to wait and make sure that everything is okay. I believe we have his Discord as well, so we can message him and be like, yo, what's going on? Is your power okay? Is it just the electricity? Is it just the internet? Like, what is going on? As XionS is getting timed out. Don't like this, puppy, don't like this. But again, we can just remake. Thankfully we have the feature in StarCraft to resume from replay, so if we have to, we will remake. It's all good, it's all good. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. We'll see. Come back to us, XionS, come back. There's still hope. I forgot today's Friday. What do you mean you forgot today's Friday? As XionS times out. What do you mean, Pocket Mike? What do you mean? Shaking my head. These people. But yeah, XionS did time out, and it looks like he's back online. Okay, so we can get this back underway. Oh no, he's not online anymore. Shaking my head. But yeah, we'll wait and see what happens, and we can resume everything as long as everything is okay. Darking, our lovely admin is letting us know that his game crashed, so maybe he just has to restart and he's okay. It's all good. And yeah, I hope everyone in the chat has been enjoying themselves. It's been a fun tournament. Very Terran light, unfortunately. Just like Pocket Mike, Davo was in the chat earlier and he forgot that the tournament was today. Well, not a Davo. Chaos Fates didn't check in. Sinner wasn't here. Sinner, he made his return to pro play like last week, and he was looking really good. So mainly Zergs and Protoss tonight. So I apologize. To the Terran enjoyers in the chat. I know there are some of them. No, I mean, Terran's great. I love Terran. I love TVZ. I should say. It's a great matchup. Unfortunately, we didn't really get to see it today. Feels bad, man. But yeah, we'll see kind of where this goes. And hopefully we can continue. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Outside of that, if you're tuning into the CranKy Ducklings for the first time, I guess now is a better time to say it. We are live throughout the week. We do cast Latin American StarCraft every single week on Friday or Saturday, depending on where you are in the world. We cast other tournaments as well. We cast qualifiers like DreamHack qualifiers, TSL, Home Story Cup, I Am Katowice. We were a part of all of those broadcasts. We were even able to be a part of the B stream for a bunch of those broadcasts as well. So it's been really cool to see us, or to be involved in as much as we have been. So yeah, it's been really cool to be a part of all of that. When it comes to our own tournaments, last night we actually hosted an amateur tournament for Diamond players. It's something special that we do Thursdays or Fridays, depending on where you are. We host tournaments for Bronze to Diamond players, and we also host tournaments for Masters players as well. Yeah, we do what we can to kind of foster up and coming talent as best we can. It's really cool to see. It doesn't happen too often, but like sometimes we do find like diamonds in the rough. Every now and then, like over the course of 4 or 5 years that we've been doing this, we've been able to see a handful of players rise from Diamond to Masters to GM. Notable players that this has happened with is Starduck, obviously, Oreo, Ruichi from North America, Mixu from Finland. I remember casting him when he was Diamond. Those 4 come to mind. What others? I know we have a couple more. We have like players like Arez, who eventually graduated to like Masters 1. God, I want to say there's another European. But yeah, it's been really cool to just kind of like see these players like come into their own and kind of make a name for themselves and actually represent their own countries and represent their own regions the way that they have. So yeah, we just do what we can to just give players a reason to improve and a reason to compete and something to strive for. So we host that every week as well, just amateur tournaments, and we also host open tournaments on Wednesdays. That's Sparkling Tuna Cup, and that's usually dominated by Koreans and Europeans. Like, it's open to players from every region, and we see all these regions come together, like Miyamika from Southeast Asia, Björn from Korea, Art or Geralt from Europe, from Poland. Yeah, it's cool to see everyone kind of come together for Sparkling Tuna Cup. It's really cool. And of course, we have the ESL Open Cup cast as well. We haven't casted ESL Open Cup in like 2 months, maybe 3 months. Yaku has been really busy. Yaku's usually my co-caster, so we haven't been able to cast too much of that, unfortunately. Yeah, he's just been really busy with like studies and university and stuff like that, so not as free as he used to be. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. I would love to cast more of ESL Open Cup Asia. I just need like a more consistent co-caster. We have a lot of casters on the CranKy Ducklings, but not all at the best time zone. So we got to figure that out eventually. We used to cast ESL Open Cup North America, but that's at a really awkward time for us here in Australia. We're based here in Australia, by the way, for those wondering. And yeah, if you're interested in our broadcast, and if you can't watch us live, then check us out on YouTube. All of our VODs are uploaded to YouTube. We try and keep up to date with that as best we can, We have a lot of VODs on YouTube. And yeah, it looks like Darking has just notified us. We have 10 minutes. For XionS to come back. Oh boy, I was really looking forward to our grand finals here, but XionS, it may be more than it may just be more than just his PC. I've heard from Darking that his power went out, not just the PC, but the power in his complex has gone out. So XionS is unavailable right now. He has 10 minutes to come back, otherwise MasTeR gets the walkover win. We can't just sit here and wait for like an hour, unfortunately. Like, it's not I don't think that's too fair for everyone. So yeah, he's got 10 minutes. So for those 10 minutes, I guess we'll cut to a break. We'll cut to a duct tape, and after the duct tape, we'll return with either news on whether it's a walkover or some more StarCraft. So I'll see you then. And welcome back everyone. I hope you enjoyed those duct tapes. I apologize as well for the extended break, but we did have to wait the full 10 minutes to find out what the results were going to be. I have some sad news, but XionS, his electricity has not come back. For those wondering, we were in the middle of our finals match between MasTeR and XionS PvP. We were getting into game 2, and XionS disconnected, and it turns out that he has lost power in his apartment. He cannot access the internet. He can't play. Oh god, I think he was just notifying the admins through Discord, through his phone internet, through 4G, 5G, whatever. So yeah, a little bit unfortunate that the tournament has to end this way. XionS has forfeited, and MasTeR is our Sentimiento Latino 136 champion. Not the way that you want to win, but congratulations nonetheless. MasTeR is going to be our champion. He's going to walk away with the majority of the prize money, and XionS still does earn his place in second, and he still will be able to walk away with something as well. So there is at least that. It's a bit of a shame that we didn't get a full series. I would have loved it. It could have gone either way. Sure, MasTeR won the first game, but again, like, it was because of a ninja base, which is like, I would have loved to have seen a full series because of how crazy MasTeR was playing, and like, what else would he have seen, you know? Like, feels bad, man. Feels bad. Because of that, I am going to void the betting because technically MasTeR won, but I don't think it's fair because they didn't play out their series. It was a forfeit, so I am going to void the betting in the end. I'm going to return all the points to everyone, and better luck next time. I do apologize. Yeah, with that is going to be the end of our broadcast here for the evening. I was saying earlier, but if you enjoy our casting, follow us on the CranKy Ducklings all over the place. CranKy Ducklings on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We even have our Discord server as well, so if you want to interact with us outside of just our casting, then you can. If you want to follow myself, I'm light_VIP. I stream on my own Twitch channel, light_VIP as well, light_VIP. I'm on my road to Masters 2, 4.5k. That's what I'm trying to get to, what I'm struggling to get to. So if you're interested in my ladder sessions and in my solo content, then follow me there. But if you're only interested in casting and in tournaments, then follow us here on the CranKy Ducklings. We got you. I see Paco Mike in the chat. LatAm attacks. I know, right? Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Latin America does attack. So yeah, follow us here. We also have a YouTube channel where all of our VODs are as well. But if you only want to tune in live, then hit that follow button. Follow us to be notified when we do go live, whether it's on Twitch or Twitter or Discord or wherever you want to follow us. And our next broadcast is going to be in a couple of days. Let me just quickly double check here. We're also a part of the Rakshir Team League. We're in the playoffs, but I think we have a week off. So next week we're going to be continuing our run. Just quickly double checking, our next broadcast currently, unless something else comes up, is going to be on Wednesday, Sparkling Tuna Cup. It's a great tournament. It's a great time. Usually tomorrow we would cast ESL Open Cup Asia, but again, Yaku hasn't been feeling too, like, he hasn't been available recently, so we may cast ESL Open Cup Asia, we may not. It's a little bit up in the air in regards to that. So yeah, we're a little bit light on our broadcast recently, which is a good thing. Like, after DreamHack and TSL and Home Story Cup, we need a bit of a break. We casted every single qualifier for TSL and Home Story Cup, and they were brutal. We're still uploading the VODs as we speak. So we've had a lot of casting recently. We need a rest. We need a bit of a break. But there are plenty of people out there that aren't going on these breaks, and there's plenty of other casters out there that you can follow if you want more StarCraft. You got people like Steadfast, you got people like Biomov, you got people like the Alpha X Boys, Some Drunk Canadian, KJ from Psystorm. He just let us know that he's going to be running another Psystorm Cup, another live event in North America. There are plenty of events out there to support, plenty of StarCraft going on out there as well. Let's just quickly check TL. What is the next tournament going on? Looks like Biomov just finished up, but in a couple of hours, 7 hours. I was just talking about the TSL qualifiers. We casted all the TSL qualifiers, but the TSL main event is going on in 7 hours. TSL day number 5 is going to continue, and there's a lot of good games going on in TSL. Last night was Estrella versus Raynor and Cyril versus Clem. Like, and Hero versus Classic, like, that's the quality of players playing right now. Hero versus Classic, Gumiho versus Zaun. There was a lot of games going on, and I think some of those big names are going to be clashing. So yeah, there's a lot of hype around TSL. I know it's flying a little bit under the radar because it's not offline right now. Right now it's the online portion, and they're best of 3s, and it's a big bracket, and there's no group stage, and I know it's not like as big as DreamHack, but it definitely deserves attention. So be sure to check it out. Give it some support. Like, check out Team Liquid Star League. It's a great tournament. It's a great tournament. Definitely worth your time. Definitely worth your investment. So yeah. Give it some love when it does come around in 7 hours. Maybe even check out the VOD. But with that, thank you so much everyone for watching. Thank you so much everyone for the support. And we'll see you guys next time. Stick around, we're gonna raid someone, we're gonna give someone some love, another StarCraft 2 streamer, so give them a chance. A fellow CranKy adjacent person is streaming. We're gonna give a bit of a raid to Babylings. She is a Zerg streamer, a Zerg player. Maybe one day to be a Duckling. We've spoken about it before. It's complicated. Oh god, but thank you so much for the support, and we'll see you guys next time. Ciao. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Bye.